First of all, I want to appreciate the legal team of Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the wonderful work they are doing. But I was a little bit not happy with the countenance of the judge. Seems that she didn't understand the importance of these fundamental issues they have been raising. And I keep hearing her telling them, fire this, fire that. And Barrister Ejiofor has fired almost everything she has talked about. So it's a question of, with all due respect, the courage to do justice to all these applications. If they tell you that somebody is not being allowed access to prayer materials to practice his faith, it's a constitutional matter. You should take it serious. You don't just say, allow him practice his faith. You should allow him have access to the material with which he practices his faith. But when they tell that somebody is confined to a small 2x2 and he doesn't see sunlight, spends almost 24 hours, he's not allowed to mix with anybody, you should take it serious also. And then when they tell you that, from what Barrister Ejiofor said, that legal processes are brought to the man and you don't allow him to read them, this is a constitutional matter. It's not a favor. Because the Constitution is very clear that an accused must have access to all the facilities that is required to defend himself. And remember here that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still an accused, has not been convicted. So this is supposed to be a prosecution, not a persecution. And that is why I felt, as a human rights lawyer, I felt a bit disappointed that the seriousness that I had expected to be attached to these issues are not being attached. And these applications are compiled, and they say they have almost about 15 applications. Well, what are we coming here to be doing every day when these issues are not being taken? And I say this because you are toying with somebody's life. You're not talking about his health issues, access to his physics. Is there something that are hiding there? Why not allow his private medical doctor to come and also see him? So these things amounts to disrespect to the Constitution. This is infuriating. This is inciting. This is unfair. And that's why I feel so bad seeing how these things are going on. And I'm saying that, like I said before, it's supposed to be a prosecution. It's not a persecution. And this perception keeps sending message out there that most of these actions are propelled by hate. So if a man cannot be tried transparently with access to all facilities that is required for him to prove his case, then this can turn to become a kangaroo arrangement. Why not just, like I always say, why not send him to Daura and then convict him and try him from there? So this man deserves, transparent trial, deserves access to facilities with which to face his trial. And like I said before, I thought by now, I heard the Attorney General saying he has not been convicted, so pardon does not arise. I don't want to say whether he read his law in Jigawa, but let me say this. The Attorney General knows that under Section 174, subsection 1C, that the state has powers to internullate. You discontinue this in seconds. So if you want a political solution, you discontinue it. You grant him bail. It's supposed to be in police custody, not in DSS. And then, like I said before, granting that bail or discontinue the charge by virtue of Section 174 will open room for genuine platform for negotiations and discussions. These issues must be discussed. If you like, try and jail him 100 times. Those issues, as long as they're not discussed, will keep coming up. Another leader will rise. So this is not the solution, whatever they're trying to do here. So I strongly believe that Justice Nyako, with the experience she has garnered at the bench, that she will do justice to this matter and treat with all seriousness all those fundamental issues. He deserves justice because he's an accused, not yet convicted. And if possible, the president should listen to the voice of wisdom from our elders, from the international community, and take the political solution part. Faced by, he has all the powers. When he say suddenly the president that doesn't respect rule of law is saying that he will not intervene in judicial matter. When he used to arrest people like us and other people, does he respect rule of law? So these things, these comments are unnecessary. What he should do is that under the presidential system, there is provision for the Attorney General to internullate, discontinue this trial, and then go back to the negotiation table and address these issues. This will help to reduce the tension rising in the East. It's very important. Let the president relax the hate with which he's running the country, and things will get better. Thank you.
Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.